In today's FX markets, I want to focus on the euro today. The euro finding some strength today. We did see a pretty decent range, and we did see it lower initially, but then for a second straight day, we saw the euro fighting this downtrend and able to close on the higher end of the range and up on the day, currently right around the 1.1145 level. So we are seeing for the second straight day now the euro finding a little strength ahead of some of these central bank announcements, and particularly the Fed announcement tomorrow. So I want to point out that looking at today's activity on the second day of a little bit higher trajectory in the euro, we did see an increase in volume getting back towards that 20-day average in volume. So we did see a pickup in volume on the second day of some stabilization in the euro. And I want to point out the data points this morning. I think that was driving the market. Now this morning initially we got pending home sales, which was a little bit better than expected. But then shortly after came the consumer confidence number, and that was lower than what the market anticipated. And that's when we saw the dollar start giving up some ground. We saw some of the other majors rally slightly on that, but the euro was really the biggest mover, although it was a pretty muted day across the board. Also, tomorrow I want to point out in the data points, we have some big ones. GDP to start the morning, and of course the Fed announcement later in the afternoon. So the market's going to be very focused on that, and I'm certainly expect that to impact the currency markets, and particularly the euro, as we move through that cycle tomorrow. Looking at the trend, I want to point out as we go into this announcement that now we are seeing a downtrend here really since the October 21st high. And so for the last week or week and a half, we've seen this downtrend. But the last couple of days, we have seen what appears to be at least some stabilization, and 1.11 appears to be some support right now. We are putting in a little bit of a basing pattern here after that selling pressure from last week. And now for the third day, we have successfully seen the euro hold that 1.11 level. So going into tomorrow's announcements, I think it's going to be critical for that euro to hold these levels. If it's able to hold here, we might be able to see a little bit of reverse of this recent trend lower from the October 21st highs.